Welcome back to another episode of Road to Ultimate Champion. I just want to say thank you so much to all the new subscribers. We smashed the 70 subscriber mark. Honestly, I didn't think we'd get there this quickly, but if you are new to the video or to the channel even, please just drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how you're getting on this season. I think we have a few seconds here. We've got a little standoff going here. Obviously, we'll wait until double elixir because I think we do benefit in that case. If you are using this deck, try and wait unless you have the Battle Ram or the Dark Prince in your starting hand. You can happily go for those at the back or at the bridge. Yeah, let's focus in on the gameplay here because we are in League 5 here. We're approaching Ultimate Champion. Are we going to do it again this season? That's the question, right? That's the question. That's what we're all here to find out. And if your attention span isn't TikTokified, don't worry. I'm going to drop a bar barrel just for you so you can get some action. But yeah, like I said, keep dropping the interactions, guys. I'm loving it. I'm loving the interactions. Let me know how you're getting on. What's even if you don't want to talk about Clash Royale, give me a life update. I'll give you a life update. I'm sure you're all keen to know. I've been dating a lovely Japanese woman. She is amazing, and that's all you're getting for now. If you want more, drop a comment, and I'll give you some more. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here for the clash. If you notice what we did there, we forced the opposite lane pressure so that we could just take out the P.E.K.K.A with the minions only. Yeah, it's looking good. We get the boss bandit through on that side already. You know, the tornado's not going to work there. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, like you're fuming, but like, don't try and defend the boss bandit with a tornado, or I'm going to start crying in your face. And if you want to shake your little piggy ass in my face, you've already lost half your tower, mate. And look at this knight. This is a nice little bar barrel play. Pull the lumberjack across. I think that should be enough to counter it fully. Nah, it's probably still going to get just the rage damage. Just the rage damage. We say thanks very much for that, and we're ready to commit. I think we know we're up in elixir here. Maybe I'm just at this time when I play these gameplays, I'm locked in. I've got my music playing, and yeah, it forces out. Like maybe we know that his only answer for the battle ram, our win condition, is the P.E.K.K.A, right? So split lane pressure. Again, split lane pressure. We get the minions down early. He obviously predicts that one, but we're just going to hit him with an early lightning there, even though he did well getting the baby D down on our minions. But I'm going to E-Wiz here. Half, yeah, because in that situation, he would have hit us with a vines. It probably would have got one or two more hits with the balloon. But in this situation, don't try and force too much at the bridge here. We're just going to reset with a Dark Prince at the back because I feel like this guy's the kind of player to go with like a P.E.K.K.A in front of his Ice Wiz. But either way, we actually get, I don't know what the word is. We get like a bit surprised here. He goes with the lumberjack balloon at the bridge. Now I'm a former player of this deck. It was a brief time in my Clash Royale history, just on this channel. But yeah, we only take one hit there, and it is looking like he's in trouble. But just to keep, like I say, for your attention span's sake, everyone's pretty much clicked off by now anyway. So I'm going to end this game. We're going to go into the next game, and let's see what we're up against. If you've made it this far into the video, drop a like. That's all I'm going to say. But moving into game number 2, and yeah, let's just see what we're playing here. We're going to go. Oh, sorry, we're going to get the P.E.K.K.A ready. In this situation, yeah, defending one of them is okay. We can take a little bit of damage, but I'm going to P.E.K.K.A down early at the back because that's one of his win conditions down. And then in this situation, we can just drop a Dark Prince next to the tower, and that will negate most of the damage anyway. So let's just see how he's going to deal with this attack. We've had to commit a ridiculous amount of elixir here already. It's looking one of these spam, like bridge spam type decks, you know, the ones where they're just constantly like laying bushes and barrels and dark goblins and all that kind of shit. But we've seen his rascals go down, so we're going to hit him with the boss bandit on the left hand side. Double ability, obviously, because the Mighty Miner would take out the boss bandit in that situation, but it looks like we're getting value here. I think he should have some. Okay, he's going to go with the wall breaker, but we're going to get the dash onto the tower there. That's beautiful. We'd love to see it, but as I predicted, it's the Dark Goblin deck. It's the common one you're probably seeing ran by a lot of people here. Now, another tip there. If you're going to defend the skeleton barrel with an E-Wiz, wait for the skeleton barrel to go like a couple of tiles down towards your tower, then drop the E-Wiz onto the skelly barrel. Then the E-Wiz will start walking up towards their tower, and there won't be drop damage from the skelly barrel. And also, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Evo Wallbreaker is just so OP. One of them just wiped out those minions with no problem. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but we're good. But anyway, yeah, the E-Wiz play. Make sure that E-Wiz, you got to give it time to walk up towards their tower, which then means not only does it not take the full damage from the skeleton barrel, but it will also defend the skeletons, and it splits them nicely. So some of them go towards the tower, and some of them go towards the Ewiz. Now he doesn't get the Mighty Miner down in time and allows our boss bandit to dash, and you got to admit that right there, that is looking like GG already. He's got the he's got the Evo skeleton barrel there, but that's no trouble for us. We're actually going to time our bar barrel perfectly here, and I say perfectly, I shouldn't have spoke so soon, should I? We let that one skeleton get through and took about 500 damage just off that. We're hitting with the early lightning there. Now that's mainly because I was, and he obviously didn't think that bomb tower was going to pull the bar barrel. It didn't actually look like it was in the end, so he was right to play the rascals, but I did it in anticipation of the barb ram getting pulled. That is a good example of how not to play the E-Wiz, so you can see there that it did take the death damage or the drop damage, and I think this guy's getting a little bit desperate at this point. We're going to go with a low boss bandit because he's dropped both of his tanks, and if he's going to drop both of his tanks, then I will eat that up because it's on my side. He misses the vines, we hit him with the well played, and he's crying at this point, and we're just, basically laughing with emotes. We're laughing with emotes and rubbing it in his face, and there's the boss bandit, doing the boss bandit business as per usual. This card, surely, what do you think, guys? I don't know about the level 16, like they're going to be releasing there's some sort of like, you've seen, I don't know if you've seen the video, but like a champion Evo, something along those lines. Like the spoiler or the leak is like that gold diamond badge looking thing. Is that like a new Evo for some cards? Like, I would love to imagine the Boss Bandit Evo. That shit would be absolutely crazy. Either way, we are just anticipating him dropping a Hog. We haven't played a Hog Firecracker deck in a little while, but we're going to keep the P.E.K.K.A. ready just in case. Now, in this is the perfect start for us. I am praying. I remember this. I was praying for him not to have Lava Loon. If he dropped the Lava Hound in front of that Inferno Dragon there, we lose the game. We lose the game instantly. But he goes with the balloon on the opposite side. Now, we do save the minions for the balloon, and we get the E-Wiz down onto the Inferno Dragon. He obviously didn't have the Lava Hound in cycle, so we starting handed him, and the E-Wiz does a great job here of just, wow. I'm pretty sure it had a damage buff, because it one-shots spirits now. As you can see, it two-shots the minions, and then one-shots the single minion. Now, in any other situation there, previously, the E-Wiz would have just died, but we knew that the Tombstone would have gone down, and that's his two tanks there, right? The Tombstone and the Valk in a Lava Loon deck. That's all he's got. So we know he doesn't have enough to defend this boss bandit, and we can safely go with the boss bandit. We hit the ability just so it resets the Inferno Dragon, gives us another dash on the tower. And I'll be honest with you, I am making these games look easy, but this is a pretty decent standard of Clash Royale. I'll be honest. I don't know if this deck is just really overpowered or not, but yeah, there's no reason why you guys are all watching this thinking, yeah, I could probably beat these players. Okay, do it. Like, I'd love to see the content. I'd love to see you guys upload some Road to Ultimate Champion, or at least just like join my clan if you're not already in it, and let's see you run it up. See if you can compete with some of the guys in my clan, because there's about 4 of them in Ultimate Champion already. I've been a busy boy and I've been working a lot, so we are going to be pushing on the content tomorrow, in terms of recording it, and we're going to see if we can get into League 6. I think after this video I finish about halfway through League 5, so we're looking good. And get that E-Wiz down on that Evo Inferno. I'm even going to Lightning early, because in this case, fantastic prediction on top of his. Obviously he vines both of those cards there, and I'll go with a little bit of a dodgy boss bandit, but it's more just to pressure him so that he can't get another balloon push down. He's got 30 seconds left. We're pretty angry, but we get the dash onto the tower there. He's going to set up a push here, but I am going to do the exact same thing after I hit another dash, because obviously why wouldn't you? Now, as you can see, I'm going to start off with the left side, go with the low E-Wiz, then the minions to the right hand side. Avoids getting any vines crossover on the other minions. I think in this case, even if he did take our tower, my 3 crown, goodness me, my king tower was on 2.5k damage. Just go for the king tower. Just like balloon minions or something. I know I probably would have defended it anyway, but anyway, that's we'll get a little dopamine rush on the chest opening here. Great. Wow, look at all the gold we got given, guys. That's going to make a real difference to our 4 million stack. No, I'm kidding. I'm not rubbing it in, but like, gold's just pointless when you've maxed your account. But yeah, if you did make it this far into the recording, we're going to wait 15 seconds until we hit 10 minutes for no actual reason, because we don't earn money from these videos. I just do it because this is why we clash. Yes, you waited 10 minutes to hear the line. He said it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyway, peace and have a great day.